Hello, I'm Kristen with Texas Trade Days LLC. Today I'm going to show you how to create a Facebook business page for your business. When you log into your Facebook account, you'll go up to the blue bar, and at the top of the blue bar you'll see a Create link. Click on it and then click Page. It'll take you to this screen here. So as most of us are businesses or brands, we'll end up putting our business name here as the page name. Then we'll choose a category. Hover over the question mark and a little bubble will pop up. It says type a word or two that best describes your page, then choose a suggested category. So as you start typing, you'll get a list of suggestions. You have to choose from one of these suggestions. If anything that shows up isn't anything that you'd like, just backspace and start over. If you choose local business, you'll see here the address. You'll put the street address and everything that you have for customers to be able to visit your storefront. If you do not have a storefront and don't want to list your address, then you click over here, Don't Show My Address, and only show that this business is in the city or state region. If you don't want to mess with that, that's okay. Just start over. Then you put in your phone number. If there's something missing, Facebook will let you know that you need to go back and add that. When you're done, it'll ask you to upload a profile picture for your business page, or you can click skip. When you're through uploading a profile photo for your business page, or if you click skip, it'll then ask you to add a cover photo. This is just like your personal profile account. You can go ahead and add one now, or you can click skip. Once you have uploaded your photos, or if you click skip, it'll take you over to your new page. So if you uploaded your photos like I have, then you will see that they're already in their place for the profile photo and for the cover photo. You'll also see some new little tips here. Facebook does like to give you some helpful bubbles and page tips when it sees that you should probably need them. So what you'll see here is see all page tips. You can click on that, and then it kind of guides you through. So you can create a username, and keep in mind when you create a username, it's going to be an extension of facebook.com. So it'll be facebook.com/yourgreatcompany, like what they said here. What I suggest is make sure that your usernames are exactly the same throughout Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Sometimes the usernames are taken, so choose something that's close. For instance, in Twitter and on Facebook, Texas Trade Days username is @TexasTradeDays. However, I couldn't get Texas Trade Days on Instagram, so I have Texas Trade Days LLC for the Instagram username. So stick with something that's consistent, that your customers will definitely remember and will know how to find you anywhere you are on social media. So with this, you click on Create Username, and it says it's easier for people to find your page in search when it has a unique username. Pages with usernames can also create custom URLs that let people quickly visit and message them. For instance, with Texas Trade Day's main page, you will see facebook.com/Texas Trade Days. This would be the same way. If that username is available, you will see a green check mark over here. If it is not, you will see an X. See how the X pops up and it says this username isn't available. Please enter a username that isn't already taken. If you need tips, you can always click on this link here to get tips on choosing a username. Be sure to click that before you end up saying create username. Okay, we're all set. The username TXTD Vendor Learning has been created for TXTD Vendor Learning Series. It's now easier for people to find your page in search, and people can also visit your page at fb.me/TXTD Vendor Learning and send your page messages at m.me/TXTD Vendor Learning. They can also find you at facebook.com/TXTD Vendor Learning. They should say that too. So as I said, Facebook likes to give little pop-ups to help you set up your Facebook page. So right here, it says set your page up for success. Invite your friends to like your page so they can help spread the word about your business. So it says here, pages with 10 or more likes get more engagement. The more likes a page has, the more engagement that they will probably receive. It's not a sure thing, but with the regular posting and a completely filled out business page and quite a few likes on the business page, the more likely you're going to have more engagement. Engagement is king on social media, especially Facebook. So it likes to set little goals here. So right now our goal is to get 10 likes on our page. I'm not going to worry about that at this time, but you will see. You will definitely want to do that. So it helps you get started here. So it gives you a list of your friends here, and then all you have to do is click invite right next to them. Do not click too many at once. It will shut your account down because Facebook will consider that like spam. So just do maybe a handful. I would not do more than 6 at a time. I would rather share my page more so than click on invites too many times. To share your page, while we're on the subject, just click the share right there. And then it'll say share on your timeline. You can share on a friend's timeline. You can share in a group, an event, or on another page you may manage. You can also share in a private message on Messenger now. So you can definitely say, hey guys, come like my page. And then click post, and then it will go ahead and do that on your news feed, and it will show up on your personal profile as well. So if you want to change it from friends, I have a default setting on my account for friends only. So if you want to change it where the public can see it, especially if you have it set to where you allow people to follow your personal profiles, even though that they are not your friends, but they can see your public posts, I would click this. Or you can just share to all of your friends, or you can exclude those, or you can do only me, which of course definitely beats the point. So at least have it set to friends. Again, here we can click on the page tips link again and see where else it takes us. So we can definitely set up a creator studio. We don't do video games here, but the creator studio does have some really neat options to help manage a page. We'll go over that in another video possibly. And of course here, I did not set business hours, so now it says let people know when you're open, add business hours. Alright, so then here it takes you directly to your business hours. We're going to go over here to the About tab. And this is where you can edit your information. Or you can go up here to the white bar and click Settings. This is your page settings for your business page, not your personal account. Your personal account will be in the blue bar under the upside down arrow, and it'll be under Settings, okay? So this is page settings. We're going to click on that. It's going to show you that your page visibility, your page has been published. If you want to change that, click edit. You can unpublish it at any time. That is different than deleting. So if you want to work on it and do some things and you don't want it posting too much to other people's feeds, you can temporarily unpublish this page and then do the work you need to do on it, and then you can go ahead and publish it again. So like this says here, if you hover over the question mark, it says page visibility. Publishing your page makes it visible to the public. If you check unpublish, it will only be seen by people with the role on the page. Then if you need more information, feel free to click this Learn More. Visitor posts. You can allow or restrict anybody from posting to the page. Newsfeed audience and visibility for posts. You allow newsfeed audience selection and post visibility options for this page. Of course, you hover over the question mark again and it gives you more information. Newsfeed audience and visibility for posts. When you create a post, you can choose which people see it in newsfeed by selecting your audience's interest, gender, age, and more. You also have the option to control who sees the post on your page's timeline by limiting the audience by location and language. Post and storytelling. You can allow and restrict who is able to share stories to your page. This is like their personal account stories, the stories that you find on Instagram. Of course, they're very similar to Snapchat. They disappear after a certain period of time. Messages. You can turn off messages to your page, or you can also turn it on. It's already checked by default to allow people to contact your page privately by showing the message button. Turning messaging off will remove the send message button from your page. It will also hide all page posts with the send message buttons and prevent them from being boosted. So if you don't want to accept any messages from customers or anything through your Facebook page, uncheck this and click Save. Tagging. You can allow others to tag photos and videos published by you or not. If you leave this unchecked, you don't allow people to tag you. For instance, if you are doing an event and somebody wants to market, or we want to tag your business in a post in a Facebook event, that it would not come up as a suggestion. Even if we put in your username that we had just set up, that it would not allow that. So it would not be a clickable link at all. But if you check this, then it would be a clickable link. It'd show up in bold type, and then once people click on it, then it will take them directly to your page. Then of course you can always go through these, just click on them, and if you agree with it, great. If you don't, uncheck or check what you want to change. If you don't want to change anything, just click cancel to get out of it. It won't save anything that you did. Country restrictions. If you're US based only, you can put in here United States. If you need more information, hover over the question mark. It'll give you more information. Then once you're able to put in a region here, then you can move this over here to only show this page to viewers in these countries. If you sell internationally, of course, you would want to leave it open. Then you would just go on through here. Age restrictions. This is good if you have sensitive content. So if your products are 18 and over, you can click 18 over. And then so forth. Okay? Facebook has the minimum set here to anyone age 13 plus, because the minimum age to have a Facebook account is 13 years old. You can also block certain words, and you can just go ahead and go through all of these, see what they're about, hover over those question marks to get more information. If you still need help with it, click the Learn More if a Learn More link is available on the bubble. Alright, so we're going to move over to page info. This is some of the page info that it asks you whenever you first open a page. So if you don't fill anything out, or it doesn't ask you, sometimes it won't, then you can just come over here to settings and then go to page info, and then you can complete it from here. So you can write a brief description. You can add additional categories here, and when you're done, always click Save Changes. You can update or add your phone number, or click My Page Doesn't Have a Phone Number. You can enter in your web address, or click My Page Doesn't Have a Web Address. Email, Wi-Fi, if you're at a storefront that has Wi-Fi. If you don't allow customers to shop at your home, or you're not located inside another business, like here, or you don't want people coming to you, just unclick This Has a Street Address. Then make sure if you don't want people knowing what your address is, then make sure This Has a Street Address is unchecked, as well as Customers Visit My Business at my street address. Unchecking this box will hide your street address and check-ins. So you want to make sure that's unchecked and click Save Changes. Then you're open on selected hours. You can do Monday 9 to 5. You can change this any which way to any time you want. Or if you want to be off that day, you can click that. Or if you have no hours available, you're always open, like it's the case with your e-commerce websites. You can always check that and it will show always open. Or you can click no hours available, but unless you're permanently closed, do not click permanently closed. Then you'll have on your page, Facebook will display in red type that it's permanently closed. So make sure, unless you really are closed, don't click that one. And then click Save. Impressum here. If many of you that do international sales, you'll want to make sure that you have your Impressum there. Facebook gives you an idea here what to state. If you have any questions about how to write an Impressum, then a quick online search will definitely help you with that, give you some ideas. Or those of you that just deal with strictly US or United States customers, if you want to add some transparency to your business, this would be a good place to do so. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. Price range, you can set your price range here. Be very accurate to the average price that you have for your products or services. This is one of those fields that others can submit changes for. So if they feel that you're more expensive than you are, you will see these little dollar signs will change. Or if you say that you're more expensive than you are, they may say that you're less expensive. Privacy policy. This is a good place to put your privacy policy link. All major websites that we use have their own terms of service and privacy policy. It's good for those of us that have a website to have a privacy policy. They are supposed to be written in certain ways and contain certain details. If you need ideas and instructions on how to write a privacy policy, a search on the internet will be a good place to start. Templates and tabs is the next section. You can change the template, and what this does is it rearranges default buttons and tabs that help your customers or your page visitors more easily navigate your page. So we're not a movie, so we're going to move on. So there's different templates you can choose. Then each one you click on View Details. If you don't like one, click back and it'll take you back to the list. For the purpose of this video, we're going to go ahead and use the standard template. This is Facebook's original template with some of the added things that they have included on business pages over the years. So we'll click Apply Template. So then we can go over here, we can scroll down, then we can adjust this template. And this is just like all the other ones, you can adjust it. And it gives you information. You can turn this on or off. If you don't want to show a tab, you can just turn it off. Click Save, and it disappears. Then you're like, no, I want to go ahead and add a tab. You can do this at any time by going here to click on Add a Tab. And so those tabs that we turned off show up in this list now. So I turned off events and groups and offers and reviews, and now they show up in this list. But let's say I want to add live videos. That wasn't in the original list, but I have the option to add it now. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not sure if I like the order of these tabs. So I'm going to rearrange them. And the way you rearrange them is you see where the hand is, the cursor, see how it goes from an arrow to now a hand? This hand allows you to grab whatever you're hovering over and move it. So let's move live videos right underneath videos. I want photos up front and about and community, okay? And it automatically saves that for you, so you don't need to do anything else. And then we can go back and check to make sure our tabs show up the way we want them to. And there they are. They'll show up underneath your profile photo for your business page, your business name, your username, and then your home tab is always up front. It's the default tab, just like on any website you see. And then there we are. We've got posts, photos, videos, live videos, about, and community. This promote and manage promotions is for your page's ads on Facebook. This will not go away. This stays there. But if we add more tabs, though, it gets pushed further down. And that's the end of the templates and tabs. Event ticketing. You can now connect up to Eventbrite. Post attribution is choosing whether or not when you post, you'll be posting as your page or posting as your personal profile. I like to keep this as a default, so in the event that I go to comment on post or respond to page likes or customers, they'll see it's from the page, not personally from me. And that's a personal choice. But if you rather them see it's from you, then be more than free to post as yourself, okay? And once you select it, automatically saves. Notifications. So this is notifications, like when you'll receive notification up in the notifications bar or by email and that sort of thing for any activity that happens on your page. You can turn on or turn off any of these notification settings. You can restrict them, you can limit them, and that sort of thing. So when you click on here on Facebook, this is get them up in your notifications bar. So if you click on get one notification every 12 to 24 hours, all of this goes away. Or click off. It'll give you a warning. Messages, you can also get a notification when someone uses Messenger to send your page a message. You can control whether you also get notifications in Messenger and the Pages Manager app and those apps. off. And then email. You'll get an email each time there's an important page update. Or you can turn it off. Text messages too, especially if you have your phone connected to Facebook. So and my suggestion is choose one of these. I don't like to get a whole lot of text messages coming from social media accounts or anything else that's really not important. So I like to turn off all text message notifications, especially for those accounts that I have my phone number connected to. And then I also don't always need an email every time somebody commented on something, so I turn those off. But I do leave on the Facebook notifications, so I'll get it whenever I'm on the computer, on the Facebook website, or if I'm in an app, Facebook app, I'll get those notifications there. And of course, most of our phones, if we have a smartphone, will show the number in the bubble. Messenger platform, if you have messages turned on for your Facebook page, this is where your settings will be. There's other things that are available for Messenger for your page, but we'll get into that on a different video. Page roles, this is where you can assign a page role. If you hire somebody to help you manage or set up your page, you can assign a new page roles. If you've already assigned one, you can update the existing page roles. So like here, I can type in anybody here, and then they can be an admin, which has full access to the page. An editor can only make changes, and so forth. Okay, so whenever you change, notice this paragraph down here changes as you click on the different types. And of course, you click admin, a warning comes up. So make sure you click the correct one for the person you have helping you. Of course, you yourself are automatically an admin, so that you can change, but again, there's a warning, needs to have at least one admin on this page, so you would have to add somebody else as an admin before removing yourself as an admin. People in other pages, once your page has likes and followers, you'll be able to see the list of all of them here. So you click on this people who like this page. You can also see the people who follow this page, pages that like your page, as well as people you have banned from your page. You can also ban any person too, just by typing in a name. So that comes in handy if you have a problematic customer that you can't satisfy and you've done everything right. So to reduce further issues, you can definitely add them there if you prefer, or you can just handle it if that need arises later on. Preferred page audience. This is one feature that they removed. Authorizations are about ads. Branded content. Some of these are advanced features. You don't really need to worry about when you're first setting up your page. Then there's Instagram. You can connect your Instagram account and manage some of its features through Facebook. As you start using Facebook business page, you can like other pages as your page, and when you do that, then they'll start showing up in this favorite section or featured section. Cross-posting. If you operate more than one page, you can cross-post to another page you manage. If you have any issues with your page, you can click on Page Support Inbox, go to their Help Center, and then any things that you have submitted to Facebook and will show up here as open, pending, or resolved, and you'll also get your Facebook responses here to those issues you submitted. Wi-Fi network. This is if your business has a Wi-Fi network that you share with your customers when they're guests at your storefront. Most of us are not going to have to worry about this, so we can just skip over it. And then activity log. This log will show you everything that you have posted and when. So as you post and everything, you'll see this list gets longer, and it's categorized by date, month, and year. You can click on the link. It'll take you directly to that post. Notice that there's another tip here that Facebook has put up at the top of the page. This automatically responded new messages. This is your Facebook page messenger. This is an advanced feature for the page. And of course, it's going to ask you to boost every post you can think of at first. Boosting posts is another topic, but it is also a good way to get more likes on your page, as well as promoting the page itself. So that's pretty much it. This page transparency is going to show visitors and anybody that follows your page or sees your page in their news feed, whether it be because of a post that they see because they follow, or something that you shared, or an ad that you created. This page transparency will show everybody more information about the page. This has come after some issues that Facebook had with running ads, and so this is what they're doing so that people now know who's running ads and where they are and why they are and everything else. You can also see here it says page is not currently running ads, and you can also see previous ads this page has created too. Page history, it'll show name changes, merges, and things like that. So important information for the history of the page. So Facebook's really going towards more transparency. So some details with the page. You can click this add a button to get people to take action from your page, such as a shop or a sign up. You can click that and you can change that to whatever you'd like under their options. So you can do book with you if you do bookings. Be great for home parties. You can do contact you. You choose your preferred way for your customers to contact you. And you see as I hover over these up here in the top right, you'll see add a page button. Then it will change to sign up. Send email as I hover over each one. It starts changing. Kind of gives you a preview of what you'll see. Then learn more. You can have people watch a video, learn more. You send them to your website, or you can have a shop now if you want to add a shop to your Facebook page, which we'll go over later in another video. Or you can see offers if you want to run Facebook offers. That's another advanced tool Facebook gives you for your page. And then of course if you have an app, or if you're promoting playing a game. So, but if your shop has an app, you can definitely link to that app, and you'll enter details in once you click next. So we're going to go over here and do learn more. Alright, then it asks, where would you like to send this button? Where would you like this button to send people? And so I want them to send it to a website link. So you can always come back and change this later. Just click finished. See, now it says learn more. You can test the button, help people learn more. You can edit the button, even delete the button. But you'll see this little pencil, that is an edit symbol, but your page visitors won't see that symbol, only you will. Alright, you'll want to create a post, and you can click in the field there, click off here, where it says write a post. You can just click on it, or if you want to add a photo or a video, a feeling, activity, or sticker, you want to check in, and you want more, you can just click on it, or click the three dots, and it will show you. You can create a poll, you can create a watch party, you can tag a product, support a nonprofit, or even advertise your business. You'll eventually start seeing a live video, so it will be an option there. And just type a post. There we go. It's as simple as that. So before you go on and finish up and everything, you want to make sure, especially before you start inviting people, you want to make sure that you like and follow your page. People can follow instead of like, so that's okay. Many times you'll see higher follower numbers than you will like numbers, and vice versa, and that's all right. If you get too many people that are liking your page but they're not following it, there might be a problem somewhere. So it could be that you're posting too much, you're not posting enough, you're not posting anything that's engaging or relevant to your audience, and that sort of thing. Don't feel bad if it's like a lot of your friends and family, they may want to like it, but they don't want to see it in their news feed. That tends to happen. But just keep in mind, when others are starting to unfollow your page, though their likes remain, that you might need to adjust what you're posting, how you're posting, and when you're posting. So you want to keep a check on those numbers. And how you can do that is by coming over here and going to people and other pages, and then you'll see this here, and you can kind of take a look at what all's happening in that area. There's three dots here that give you more information, more menus. So the three dots are typically a menu symbol. So you can edit page info, which you could also edit up here in the white bar under settings. You can view insights as you gain followers and likes and you're posting more. Your insights will start appearing, and then you can start seeing various demographics of who's following and liking your page and engaging with it, as well as, you know, what are the peak times and low times of like the engagement that you have on your post and your page. You can also check out your page as a page visitor, so you can click on this, view as page visitor, and you can see how your page looks like to those that don't control it. You can also create an ad, you can create an event, you can create a group, and then you can go to the ads manager, which is helpful for when you create an ad. You can also pin to your shortcuts. So off to the left, you'll see your shortcuts. And so it's a great way for you to easily access your page anytime. You can also like as your page. So when you're visiting another business page and you're like, hey, I think that would complement my business page, then go up here to the three dots, click on it, and then you'll be able to hit like as your page, or it should give you an option under like. You can also invite friends again here. So over time, your friend suggestions on the right, under here it says invite friends to like your page, and it gives you a goal. Over time, this will disappear. So if you want to invite your friends, you can go here, or you can click share, and sometimes it'll give you the option to do that. I think it's more on the app that'll give you the option to invite your friends. And then you can also create milestone, like I sold my 100th product today, yay, and it's like a major milestone. You can definitely do that. You can create a milestone for your opening your grand opening and things like that too. Anything that's notable for your business, you can create a milestone for, and it'll show up in a really different type of post, and it kind of stands out to everybody, and people do like seeing that. So here you can create a post, which is this. You can go live, you can create an event, or you can create an offer. These are more advanced features of a business page that we'll go over in a different video. So that's the main page. Tab on the white toolbar. That's the basics of setting up your page. Well, let's go through some of the other tabs on the white toolbar above. So we can easily get over to our inbox. So if we've turned on messaging for our page, we can go over to inbox and we'll see all of our messages here. There's more information or more menus to the left. I don't have it on the screen right now, but you'll see messages, and then you'll see Messenger, and then Instagram Direct, and then you'll see another section, comments and more, and that's where you can click on Facebook to see your Facebook comments that have come in, and then click on Instagram to see the Instagram comments come in for those of you that connect your Instagram account to your Facebook business page. So nothing's going to show up for this one here because remember I turned off messages for this page, and it also reminds me too, messages are turned off. So up here it says main. No, it's kind of chopped off here, but this is also a menu. You see the little caret here. It's like the upside down arrow, like in the blue bar. You just click on it, you hit return, it turns off the menu. You can click main, that's your main inbox. You can click unread to see any unread messages you may have. You can see the follow-up messages that you have flagged for follow-up, anything in your done box that you have clicked done on, and of course you can designate which messages are also spam, and sometimes they'll also be automatically flagged as spam. You'll find them in your spam box. Just very similar to an email account. You can go over to notifications. Notifications, you'll see all of your pages notifications here. You'll see it when they like it, their comments, any shares, and then there's other notifications too. Shares, let me say, you will probably get shares, notifications that somebody has shared your post, especially on posts that have high engagement. So if you see something that somebody has shared, a post of yours or your page, but yet you can't access it, it's probably because their privacy settings is set to friends only. The only time you'll see those that have shared anything with your page are those that have their privacy settings set to public. You'll see activities. There's no recent check-ins, but you'll see them there. You'll see people who have mentioned your page, and of course another section for shares. And then there's also a request here, but there's no request for information. I've never received this, so I'm not too sure what it's about, but I'm sure if you receive an information request, it will show up here. Of course, if you scroll down, it's acting a little wonky. But if you scroll down, then there's still some more tips that you will see. And it says get started with automated ads. That's for another video. And then you can reach more people nearby. That's more like an ad. Or you can set your location in your area. And then you can also promote your website, and that's also an ad feature. Then Insights is the next tab in the white bar above the page. As you get likes and as engagement happens on your posts, you'll start seeing numbers here. Various date ranges and things like that too. You'll also be able to change what date range you'll see. You can do year to date, you can do years previous, you can do certain months, certain weeks, certain days. So over here you can export your data. So that's a great thing. If you need help with your Facebook page and you've hired somebody, you can export your data into a file, and then you can send that file over to your marketing person and for them to review. Organic versus paid. Organic is engagement that you have created just by posting, sharing, and things like that. Paid is for your ads. So you'll always see a comparison between organic and paid. So if you can generate more engagement with and reach with yourself, then your organic numbers will be higher than your paid numbers. But if you end up getting more engagement and more shares and things like that when you make and create ads, then you'll see that the paid will be higher than your organic, or they may be on par for each other and be about the same. Story Insights, that's a new stat for pages now that they've allowed stories on pages, so you can see how they're doing here as you post stories to your page. Recommendations, post engagements, videos, page followers, and then of course if you have a shop connected to your Facebook page, or if you created a Facebook shop, your shop stats will show up here. And of course it would also show ad results, but now it's in the Ad Center. That's an advanced feature and for a different video. And then it shows you how your most recent posts are doing. So there's nobody that likes this page right now, it's just me, and so it shows you, the type. So it's just a status update. I shared with anyone who can see this page for the targeting. The reach was 1, that was me, but there's no engagement on it. If I click like on that, then this engagement will start registering something, and same goes for all the other posts. You can also have pages to watch, so you can add a page. So let's see, let's watch our main page here. And so here you can see the comparison between the current page we just created as well as our main page. So total page likes is at 5,000 for our main page. It's 0 for this page because we just created it. I have not invited anybody to like it. It's for training purposes only. And then you'll see how the percentages are, if they're doing good and they're growing, you'll see it's up 1.7% from last week. And if it's going down, if you're decreasing, then it'll be red, and this triangle will be upside down to show that your stats are going down, and it will no longer be green, it will be in red. And then this shows how many posts you've had this week, like on a current page, TXTD Vendor Learning. It shows 7, and then 23 for the main page. And then engagement this week. Engagement this week was 4.9 thousand for the main page, and of course 0 for the one we just created. You can also create a post from here too. So you can do many things under the Insights tab. Over on the left, it's another bunch of links for you to click on to see the insights for that. Followers, we don't have any for this page. Likes, so this is definitely another place that you would want to take a look at to compare and see how your likes are doing compared to follows. Again, if you're dropping too many follows but you're maintaining or growing your likes, there might be something going on with when, where, and how you're posting with the page. Here's the reach. You'll see how this reaches others throughout your duration of having the page. Of course, there's organic and paid, same thing. Organic is what you do, paid is the ads you create. And then, of course, the recommendation shows the number of times people have recommended your page in posts and comments. The page views. Views are different than likes. They can view your page, but they don't have to like it or follow it. So this you can see what they're looking at, when they're looking at, and what their peak times and stuff are. You can also view it by section. So this is kind of where that is. And you just click on them, and it'll take you to different areas where they break down the insights. Insights are analytics in the internet world, so websites have this sort of thing too if they're connected to an analytics service like Google Analytics. It's the same kind of stats. It's like a website demographics. It gives you performance stats and reach and your target and all this. Who you attract and who uses your site the most. You know, it's great information to help you to adjust the information and things like that too, which are advanced things, but this is just a brief overview. Of course, this shows you your post again. This is events. It's taking us to another window. We don't have any events. But once you do have events and you start posting, then you'll see the stats here, and then of course you can change it, the view. Go to videos. If you post any videos, you can see the insights for it. Insights for your stories. Insights for your messages. And insights for your orders from your Facebook shop. Check out Publishing Tools. This is an advanced feature. It's just a quick overview. Now your videos. You'll see there's the Creator Studio. Your sound collection. If you're free music you can use for your videos in the Creator Studio. Branded content, leads from ads, your shop, and a few other things. Then there's the Ad Center. This is where you go to create ads. Again, this is advanced. You want to do this once you start posting, and you want to start increasing likes, follows, and engagement on your Facebook business page. Then you can go to page quality. This will let you know if your page has violated any of their community standards or page policies. If you have any questions about that, then you can click on the link for community standards to learn more about this, or you can click on page policies to learn more about pages. And it also shows you more about the policies here too. Kind of do's and don'ts. Most of us don't have to worry about this, but some things like this multi-level marketing, where to go here, like under the job policies, you know, they have certain rules for that whenever you create job posts. But again, that's advanced stuff we'll go over in another video. Alright. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions whatsoever about setting up your page and things like that, they're a little bit more deep than what I've given you in this video. You can go over here to help in the white bar, and you can type in your question here. Just a few keywords will do the trick, or you can click on these links, or you can go to their frequently asked questions section, and you will be able to find some answers over there. So I hope this video has helped you understand how to create and better utilize a Facebook business page for your business. As you go on and you get it set up, then you'll start implementing some more of the advanced features of these pages. Use them all and you use them correctly, you'll start seeing a noticeable difference in your engagement as well as your business too. Don't ever underestimate the power of a Facebook page. We just have to learn how to use it correctly and in ways that our customers like using them as well and interacting with them. So anyway, I hope all this helps. I'm Kristen with Texas Trade Days LLC. This is the Facebook business page basics for the vendor learning series at Texas Trade Days, and I hope all of you enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments of this video what you liked and what you took from it. Thank you.